coverage of the NFL has us at the
your ass can't
Rockies.
I'm out, baby. A Draco bigger than you, boy, my baby. I'll pop your ass to Indonesia. Get some flick, your little ass. Get your cool window fly. Look at that. You spy 3 or 4. You ain't even stuck on this earth. You don't know who I am.
Each looking to go for 500 and
white side here in
week 3.
Buy your shirts,
This will be fielded inside the 5.
your little ass,
Nowhere to be found. The coverage was solid. He's dropped at the 18.
Underground squirrel, look at that. Oh, baby, your motherfucking heart size of chicken nuggets, you both hit. Your ass eat baby food. You out here fucked up on my mama. You ready for this too, old man? No, your little fail, my baby. That motherfucking fight stand, that's what they meant you with when you go to 6 legs. Your ass get it. I'm out, baby. A Draco bigger than you, boy, my baby. I'll pop your ass to Indonesia. Get your flick, your little ass. Get your cool window fly, look at that. You spy 3 or 4. You ain't even snuck on this earth, boy. They call you underground. You don't know who I am? You ain't gonna find out, mama. Your ass 5 seconds in the half long. White side, 3 6 up.
That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
On that run.
Straight ahead run. I think that might be something to see out between the tackles today.
Oh, baby, your motherfucking heart shot.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
I'm out, baby. A Draco bigger than you, boy, my baby. I'll pop your ass to Indonesia. Get some flick, your little ass.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw.
Get your cool window fly, look at that.
Behind his big tight end over the middle. And this is going to be another first down to make the tackle at the Broncos 14. Last play a different story here, over 20 yards.
Buy your shirts and point minus, your little ass. You
First and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, baby, your motherfucking heart shot.
Anderson loses the football, but this will unfortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there. He coughed it out, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around like you want you off. I'll go put the lottery after that was a very fortunate man.
They're operating in close territory here. They're thinking points. They don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Back to the ground with Robinson.
Get your cool window fly, look at that. You spy 3 or 4. You ain't snuck on this earth, boy. They call you an underground. You don't know who I am?
Sense because they've been throwing it well.
We ain't gonna stand out,
Once again, they
your ass 5 seconds in the half long.
showing the shotgun,
White
and
side,
they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively. They were able to
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So far, Charles, they move this range where you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and
absolutely is one of the better coaches in the league. Always tells me, on offense, I want to play all game long and finish it with a good attack. So here we go, he goes right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of the drive. Then it backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Get your cool window fly, look at that. You spy 3 or 4. You ain't even snuck on this earth, boy. They call you an underground. You don't know who I am?
And he's going
We ain't gonna stand out, mama. Your ass 5 seconds in the half long. White side.
That's on the sack, puts Murray in the Cards in a tough spot. Out of the gun. That was pulled in by Michael Thomas. And this is going to be a first down as he'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert it 3rd and 18.
Mic stand, that's what they measure you with when you go to Six Flags and you're a roller coaster. My baby, that bitch still taller than you. Both still. My mama. Your ass
There's a first and 10 at the
14-yard line. I'll pop your ass in Indonesia.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
Get your cool window fly. Look at that. Fly drill forces. You snuck on this earth. Boy, they call you an underground. You don't know who I am?
His first touchdown.
We're going to find out, mama.
And the
Your ass 5 seconds in there, Paul.
Cardinals
It's
on
white
the
slides.
first here this afternoon.
Buy your shirts for point minus. Your little ass.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. They begin the drive with Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 4. No, bottled up. Oh, it's out. It's loose. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Robinson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And some room to maneuver. And all the way down to the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now. His first 2 carries in the ball game. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll look to throw here. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Fourth down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
No one did I remember that.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Murray now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing to look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps out the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He'll return it from the 6. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Second and 1. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
5'6" and a half tall, little as hell. Bite size, reach yourself, look at it. Come on, mama. Buy your shirts and point minus, your little ass, folks, on my baby. You fine, your little ass fine.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Play action. Now it's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be flipped down in a few inches.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands that can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Murray on the sneak, and he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Murray looks to throw again. 2nd and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of maneuver.
The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be tackled inside his own 15. The decision to bring it out cost him some yardage. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On third down, here's Williams. Pushes him over. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it again with Williams. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of looking behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. A final shot before half for Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they needed...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Well, Cardinal, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Taken in at the 3. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle, it's Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some room to work. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
They gash him in a big way on that last run, and defense fortunate to tackle him on the 2-yard line, but doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong with the defense's plan. And that's the one thing the coordinator has to do to make sure the confidence stays high. Okay, sometimes you're going to get a big play.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They're a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And got his man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, 54 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17-all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Murray off play action. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. To throw, it's Murray. And complete, right side to Cook. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Pulled in at the 24. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Pat Surtain up to make the play. You don't see that a ton, do you, with the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle?
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moving.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On play action, it's Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. It's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw here. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Williams will try again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good win.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down,
but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Broncos, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.